This week I sold almost 200 cards, and one of those was a 2021 Galaxy Prism to my favorite Star Wars collector on Instagram that you might know. Let's get into it. So diving into what sold this past week, as you can see, it's definitely a bump up from the week before, and a lot of that coming from the 1977s. Specifically the Series 1s, the Blue Series had 77 cards sold. They are normally the higher percentage of cards sold, but 77 is definitely a bigger jump than normal. And then the Series 4 and Series 5 chipped in a little bit. And then getting into the 80s, it was pretty much Series 1 for both years. As you can see, there was 9 for the 1980s and then a good 13 for the 83s. For 1990s, it was 2 of each, one from the Series 1 and then from the Series 3 of the 1995s. These don't sell that often, but every now and then I'll get a few orders. And then for the 2023s, it normally is Chrome Galaxies that sell. And mainly, recently at least, the inserts, as you can see, the poster cards and the Women of Star Wars, those have been the big sellers, but the refractors as well sell decently. I'll get a few orders here and there, and normally it's for 1 or 2 cards. Now, getting into some of the higher end sales that I had, the first one I want to highlight is a 2022 Topps Chrome Galaxy Sith Trooper. It's an atomic refractor out of 150, and it sold pretty quickly. I got it up, I got an offer, and I accepted it right away. And it's a cool card in my opinion. The Sith Trooper color kind of matches the background a little bit, and I'm sure the person will be happy. It's one that I didn't really want to let go. Now the next one I want to highlight is a Sabine Wren Auto. It's from the 2022 Topps Chrome Galaxy as well. And this one took a little bit to sell. I put it up, I had a lot of watchers, a good amount of views, and I sent offers a decent amount. And I got some lowball offers that I wasn't really, looking for or didn't think were 100% fair. And then somebody sent me an offer for $27 and I accepted it right away. I thought it was a good pricing compared to some of the recent ones sold. And it's just a pretty cool card. Again, Sabine Wren Auto, and I'm sure the person will be happy. I do have another one that I will get listed pretty quickly here. Now the last one I want to highlight is a 2021 Topps Chrome Galaxy Boba's Prize Prism Refractor out of 75. And this is the one that I sold to somebody that I follow on Instagram, and I'm sure a decent amount of you probably follow him as well. He sent me an offer, I accepted it right away, I noticed who it was, and it was Star Wars Card Crazy on Instagram. I sent him a message saying like, hey, I follow you, I love your stuff. And what I guessed is that he is going for a Prism Refractor of the 2021 Topps Chrome Galaxies, and that he was hoping to get this card and submit it for a Gem Mint 10. So I mentioned that in the messages. He's like, yep, that's exactly what I'm doing. And I'm hoping the best for him. It's a pretty good looking card, and I'm excited to see if it does Gem Mint. But if you haven't checked him out before, I would definitely check him out. Again, it's Star Wars Card Crazy on Instagram. He has a lot of cool cards, and he talks a lot about grading and just kind of his collection. Now for the tip of the week, it's also kind of my business journey update. And the main thing I want to focus on is competitive advantage. The big thing that I have focused on eBay and within Star Wars cards in general is building a community and just a reputation around the fact that I'm here for the collector, not just for profit or trying to increase the amount that I sell or the dollars that come in. I've had a lot of people reach out to me that have appreciated the fact that I'll have conversations with them on eBay messages. I will try to find specific cards for them. I even offer that as a Google form where they can submit, hey, I'm looking for this card from this year, from this series. Do you have it? Can you find it? And it's done a lot for me. I've met a lot of really cool people. I've gotten a lot of really nice messages. And I think it's something that more people could really do. I think you need to stop thinking just about the profit margin or the amount of dollars you're bringing in and really think about the end collector. A lot of people, specifically with the vintage Star Wars cards, are just trying to complete sets. They're not trying to flip them. And I want to do my best to help those collectors. I want to offer stuff at fair prices where, yes, I make a little bit of money, but they also are able to actually purchase the card they're looking for. I see a lot of people selling vintage Star Wars cards and just bringing the prices up a ton, where collectors aren't able to really collect. They're trying to find good deals for cards that are, in decent condition, but a lot of the time it's hard. So I really focus on the end collector and building that community for them, being a space where they can message me asking for cards or deals or additional images. And I think it's really helped my sales. I have a pretty good reputation, I feel like, on eBay, and I have a lot of repeat customers because they know I'll take care of them and offer them fair prices. Now, getting into some of the highest sold Star Wars cards on eBay and some that I just think are interesting, I first want to start off with, yes, I saw the auctions. I saw the crazy amount that the 1977 Luke Skywalker, the Leia, all those cards went for, and I think it's absolutely insane. It is something that I still don't really comprehend spending that much money for, but I do think it's really great for the Star Wars card arena, so to speak. But I want to dive into some other ones that are not those, since a lot of people are covering those, but I do want to mention that I did see them. Now, getting into it here, the first one I want to focus on is a 2025 Topps Chrome. It's the Stranger Debut Superfractor. So obviously one of one. And the reason I think this is super cool is one, it went for $3,600. The second piece is it looks like it was collected by somebody who obviously doesn't have a big eBay presence and just found it through Rip and Packs. It is a really cool card with the Stranger being the debut here. But that's one thing I found super interesting. It's not, somebody who sells a lot of cards or is really big into the cards, or at least card selling. It's somebody who just ripped it open and then was able to sell it on eBay. The next one I want to get into is another 2025 Topps Chrome. It's another Superfractor. It is the Ahsoka Kyber Light. The reason I want to get into this is because it's probably my favorite card from the 2025 Topps Chrome. It looked beautiful, and to have the Superfractor of that is insane. The offer accepted, I think, was around $3,500, so similar to the other Superfractor, but it's just my favorite card from this set here. Now, the last one I want to get into is a 2024 Topps Hyperspace Darth Vader. It is also a Superfractor. There's a little bit of a theme there, but I just find it interesting to find different sets that people are buying, and it was obviously over $2,500, a decent amount of bids. And it's just a cool looking card. It's a different looking card than we're kind of used to right now. Hyperspace normally is that to me. As you could tell from the 2025, they just don't look super similar. You have the Topps Chrome up here. But again, one of Darth Vader is definitely going to go for some money, and hopefully the person's super happy with it because they paid a pretty good penny for it. But with that being said, that is the end of episode 2. For those who viewed the last episode, I truly appreciate it. Or if you subscribed, thank you very much. It's pretty cool to get a sense that we're building a little bit of a community around Star Wars cards, since it's something I absolutely love. And on a weekly basis, I am sharing Star Wars card market updates, looking at specific cards that are being sold, and giving out some eBay tips or thoughts a lot of the time. So if it's something you're interested in, stay tuned, and I'll see you next week.